Happy Friday, everybody. It is February 16th. We had an amazing week. This was my best week I've ever performed. We had an amazing day. On top of that, we caught over 300 points on NQ, short and long together. I just want to go over the pre-market plans for ES and NQ. They absolutely hit to the tick. Since today is Friday, I gave my plans out for free, so a bunch of people in the free Discord also looked at it and hopefully took some of the trades also. Now, I said I wanted to see how we react to 17,900 on NQ. This is a key area. We can short it under safely at 17,872 to 17,820 demand. Here we can reverse the script if we find buyers, or we can look to stay short to 17.73 and then 17.70. Our possible reversals to long were 17,900, some key areas in here, and then also 17,700. I also said with ES, I want to see how we react to 50.40. If we use this as support, I'll take it for a quick scalp to 50.50. I said under 50.20 with VX rising and passing a double top, I want to short to 50.23. We can gauge how the market goes here, and we can then take it to 50.10 and then 50.03 area. Areas to reverse to long, 50.28, 50.23, 50.11, and areas to short is 50.50, 50.56. Now immediately the market opened up. I saw some buyers come into the tape after this break underneath 17,900. I immediately got long, 3 contracts, and I got stopped out for break even. The risk of this trade was a 16.3, which is absolutely insane. But break even was perfectly fine with me. Like I said, I have no problem flipping the script from long to short, short to long. Whatever the market tells me, I will do. I'm not going to stay biased 100% each way. We then get under this 17,870 key area, like I was talking about, and I immediately went short. Now, this was a 11 risk to reward trade. I could have even held it for longer, but I never went in drawdown once, and we came all the way down. As you can see, I cut my position in here, just under 17,800. I thought we were going to get a possible squeeze and then come back around, which that did not happen clearly, and we came down even more. We consolidated with these 5 minutes before news. We found the drop on news, and keep this in mind, the last red candle was 10:01. Now again, before the market opened, I said I expect a drop before a rally. I said the news in 10 minutes would bring some nasty volatility. I think we touched demand at the same time and possibly reverse. Then in the trading floor, I said, do we get 17,700 with news, which we came just shy of that. I said, I'm looking to reverse here. It sounds crazy. As you can see, the timestamp, this said 10:01. 10:03, I was immediately in the trade. 1 contract only because I made a good amount of money. I was not going to risk giving away my profits. 1 con was perfectly fine for me. I knew that if we were going to find a true bounce, it was going to be a big one. I got in almost dead bottom of the market over here. I obviously told everyone, please don't follow me blindly. I'm perfectly fine with the $400 loss. I'm not moving to break even yet. I made a nice amount on that short. I don't care about giving away the $400. I also said I'm not taking in anything in between. After 17,800, I'll move it to break even. But other than that, this is my last trade of the day. I again updated my position over here. I said sellers stepping in. I will not cut my position early. That is a very bad habit to learn to do. Actively managing a trade is different. The chances of us coming down for my break even is high, but I will not cut it for a $500 profit. I am sticking to my plan. So I did exactly that. I stuck to my plan. We found buyers making the second high in here. We immediately consolidated at the 17,800 area to see who's going to prevail, buyers or sellers. We then hit this nice top, which was an old 45-minute supply. I'm sorry, an old 45-minute demand. We then come into here, into this key zone, and you can see we try to break it. We consolidate. I then take my profits at 17.26. I didn't see a higher move in the market. Now, this being said, I probably should have shorted again because you'll see what happens soon enough afterwards. And then we fall down. We hold this 17,800 key area perfectly, and then we rally back up. We then rally back up to 17,900. Now, while this happens, NQ hits this 50-50 key area that I was talking about. We get a nice bull trap above this area. We held it for a couple of minutes to get a nice amount of buy orders in here, a nice amount of liquidity in here. And I even said, buyers want to hold 50-50 on ES and get above 17,900 on NQ and hold that with confluence together for the next move up. If we fail 50-50 on ES and 17,900 on NQ, clear resistance, we can see sellers prevail and bring us lower. I said this at 224. Now 224 is literally right here. Literally a couple minutes after, we find that nice drop and the bigger drop underneath. Now this was an absolute massive drop. The pre-market plan 450.40 is here. Like I said, you could have shorted this if you were confident enough to do so, or if you wanted to take the safe play, 50.28 is right here. You could have shorted here. Got this nice move to 50.12. Like I said, 50.11 was my area to look to reverse long. If you start to see a bounce, you should have clearly cut it somewhere in here. So you would have got a nice move, well over 10-15 points on ES, which is a substantial move in my opinion. And you could have longed it all the way up to the 50-50 mark that we were talking about, that I said possible reversals. So this was the original theory to get here. You could have longed it and got way more points out of it, 250.50. You could have sold here. You could have then reversed the position if you want, or you could have called it a day. Now that is also just the pre-market plan. That's not even with any intraday commentary. This is everything that I said before 9:30 even hit. With the intraday commentary, you should have saw the weakness in here if you wanted to get short underneath this level, and you could have taken it down all the way to, which we're falling to right now, is the original area that we longed from. So you could have played the market so many times back and forth, following plan, following intraday, that you could sit here all day and trade zone from zone, or you can do with what like me and most of my members do, is we find the great move in the beginning of the morning and we're out of there by 11 a.m. So today was, like I said, an absolute banger pre-market plan. We absolutely killed it this week. This was by far my most profitable week I've ever had. Posting it in the free version and posting these YouTube videos is getting me a lot of members to join. We are growing very fast. I'd love to see more of you join the premium. Learn how to trade, master your skills, and make money with us.